Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is an exciting video because I'm doing my second update for my 2022 Project Pan. I did start this project in the second half of 2022, so I did get a late start. But if you're new here and you haven't watched my other two videos, my intro and my first update, I will be sure to link those here. But I'm trying to work through 5 products at a time. And once I completely finish those up, I will roll something new in. And I'm trying to do this for the rest of 2022. So my final tally and update will happen at the end of December. And hopefully I will have been able to work through at least 5 items by then. But for today's update, I have 2 empties, which I'm very excited about. So we'll be rolling 2 new products in. And then my other 3 items I'm still making great progress on. So if you want to see what I'm working on in my Project Pan, then let's just get into it. So the first item that I've been working through is a foundation. It's the Fenty Beauty foundation stick in the color Bamboo, which I was looking this up earlier and I realized that they don't even make this anymore, but I'm definitely making good progress. As you can see, it's just getting shorter and shorter. I'll try to insert a picture of last month's if I have a picture. But how I've been doing this is measuring it just by drawing a line on this piece of paper. So you can see the top line is where I started and this is where I'm at today. So I made quite a bit of progress between my first and second update. This is the foundation I've been wearing every single day, so I definitely feel like I can finish this by the end of the year because we still have 3 months left and I'm feeling good about this one. So that is my first product that is still in the rotation. The second item that I have been working through is my bronzer. It's the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzer. As I always say, my packaging is totally destroyed, but here is what it is looking like. Definitely making a lot of progress. I had repressed this at one point, and so now I've hit pan again, and now I'm just working around the edges. I don't know, I might repress it one more time and try and get all of this into the middle so it's easier to get on my brush. But I will try to insert a picture as well so you can see comparison of how much progress I've made. This I definitely think I will be able to finish by the end of the year. So that's exciting. My third item that I'm working on is another face product. It's the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Blush. And it's kind of hard to see, but I definitely feel like, you can see through the container now. So I'm making some progress. It's definitely still slow going, and I will say the more I use it, I don't hate this product, but it's definitely not my favorite formula. It's a little too shiny for me, and on certain days, like today I'm wearing it, and I feel like it's really looking patchy in certain areas, and there doesn't seem to be a way that I figured out to kind of save that from happening, but it's definitely slow but steady progress. So going forward, I felt a better way to try and measure this would be by weight. So I did weigh it before I filmed this video, and it is weighing 35 grams. So hopefully by the next update, we'll be able to see more visual progress by seeing through the package more, but also see the difference in the weight. And I think what I've decided with this product going forward is, since I'm not really loving the way that it's always looking, and this is one of my older products in my collection, I'm going to keep using this for the next 3 months, and then at the end of December, if I haven't used it up already, whatever's left, I'm just gonna call it good and declutter this from my collection because it's definitely at least 2 years old at this point, and like I said, it's not performing the way that I want it to perform and the way I would want a liquid or jelly blush to perform as much. So that's my plan. I'm just gonna keep using it, and whatever gets used up, and then we will just call it good at the end of 2022. So now for the 2 products that I used up this past month, I'm very excited about both of them. The first one is probably an easy guess. It's the e.l.f. lip liner in Dusty Rose. This is completely gone. I used it up maybe like a week or 2 ago. So it was a really good color. Just I would line my lips and usually kind of fill in the corners and then put some lipstick in the middle. And so that definitely helped me use this up faster. But again, I was looking up this product and I don't think they actually make this exact color anymore. So even if they did, I don't know if I would repurchase it necessarily, just because I do have other lip liners that I want to get through, and I just like testing out different formulas. But in general, I do think this is a good product. It's fairly inexpensive. This is either $3 or $5. I can't remember for sure. And I did like that it was a retractable, so you just twist and it goes up, so I didn't need to sharpen it all the time. But yeah, so that is done. So now what I'm going to be rolling in its place is another lip liner. And I chose this one because this is the next oldest lip liner in my collection. This is the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip in the color 3C. So here is how much I have. I've had this also for a number of years, and it's just a nice, you know, neutral pink. So again, I think that will be fairly easy for me to work through as an everyday lip color. So I'm looking forward to the progress that I will make on this in the coming 3 months. And the fifth product that I was working through that I officially used up, it was kind of 2 items, but I was counting it as one. It's my Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette, the original one. And I was working on the 2 shades on either end, the like bronzy shade and the just dim light powder, and I used both of them up this month. Finally, I'm so excited. That middle one is still there, but these, the waffle pan is totally visible on all of it. So this I am rolling out because I just don't foresee myself being able to use up the highlight shade completely, and I'm not really trying to use that up as quickly as possible. I use very little of it every time I do, but I do enjoy that powder. So now what I'm going to roll in its place is an item that I actually had chosen about a month and a half ago in my Shop My Stash. I'll link that video here if you want to see what I chose from my existing collection to put into my everyday makeup drawer as we get more into the fall season. And I had chosen the LYS powder in translucent, and since rolling that in from my Shop My Stash, I have hit pan on it, which I wasn't really expecting because this is a fairly new powder to me. But since I hit pan and I've been making good progress, I decided that I'm going to roll this in and try and use this up by the end of the year. I definitely think I can do it, and I really like that this is a translucent powder, so especially in the winter months when I'm paler, it doesn't add necessarily extra coverage or color. It just adds, it just kind of helps mattify and set my makeup in, which is what I'm looking for in the winter. So this is what I am rolling in, and yeah, that is it for this month's update. I'm really excited with the progress that I'm making and working through some items in my collection. Let me know if you're doing a project pan and how that's going for you, and please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.